Joshua Ryan Buchter. I was born November 3rd, 1989. I met up with him when I was probably about 5, and we started playing soccer together. Growing up, he and I just spent like every day together. Somebody that always has your back, and somebody that I could rely on no matter what. Just the true definition of a best friend. About a year ago, I got a phone call. It was bound to be a normal day, and then you get like the worst news of your life. Josh had been in a tragic motorcycle accident. I called his dad, and immediately I could hear his dad just crying and sobbing, and I just knew like it was bad. And he said that Josh passed away and didn't make it. Right there, like my world just kind of came crashing down. Your best friend's gone, and you didn't have a chance to say goodbye. ARNF clothing is basically just in memory of him, and to me, Josh's legacy and his positive impact that he left on my life and his community and the people around him and all of his friends, like, will always be remembered and never be forgotten. And that's something that this whole clothing brand kind of pertains to. Like, it's keeping his legacy alive and his name alive, and it's just something that I want to live through each day and give back to the community and just keep his name going.
Chad came to me while we were at work, and he came to me with the idea, and basically I instantly fell in love with it. I thought it was such an inspiration, and my buddy Marcus Cole passed away 5 years ago, and it's devastating. When Chad came to me with the idea, I instantly fell in love with it, and I thought it was like an inspiration, something to preoccupy my mind with. And basically RNF is just all about giving back, and it is a clothing company, but it's a movement, it's a passion.
It's a culture, it's like a way of life.
Exactly.
That's what we're trying to stress, is that we just want people that wear our shirts to be proud of who they are, their character. I want people to, when they put on a shirt, with our logo on it, that stands for always remembered, never forgotten. I want them to think about, the people that have impacted their life in a positive way, and people that have given back to their communities. And I want people that wear our brand to literally just like bleed positivity in such a negative world where everything is just like, it's all about yourself. It's all about material items. Everybody's worried about like the new iPad or like the new computer coming out or like the newest cell phone. Like, I think the greatest gift in life that you can give somebody is just to give.
It's not even so much about, hey, we're making t-shirts so we can put it on the backs of other people. It's all about just giving back anything. And I think that with the charities that we're going to set up, the proceeds that we're going to donate, I feel that scholarships, creating jobs for people, not only is it just clothes, but it truly is a movement and a culture, and exactly.
I want to follow the model of like the Shepherd Foundation and the Wounded Warrior Projects and the breast cancer researches and all those foundations that give back to their communities and they raise awareness. Like, that's what I want to do for us, and I just want to do it in the name of the people that we've lost. And I want to get to a point where you and I are, okay, JJ, we got to go to Africa, next week for a couple weeks. We got to go set up, some schoolhouses and donate money and build a positive impact on communities out there where they don't have running water. That's where I want to go out there to kids who don't have a sweatshirt, who don't have a t-shirt. I want to go give them one. I want to go give them a sweet jacket and donate some clothes so that that they can be proud of. And they and when other people see that, I think it's going to spark a movement, and then it's going to spark a culture, and ultimately that's what I want to do as a foundation. I want to give back, and I want to model our foundation after others that are already giving back to their community. I would love to have a group of people around us that are just positive and bring a positive message to their communities, and surround ourselves with a team that bounces ideas off each other on ways to help the community and ways to help the planet. There's so many campaigns out there right now for environmentally friendly and
Go green.
Yeah, exactly. Like all that stuff. Like I would love to just come up with like a recycled T-shirt, that for portions of that, we give back to the environment and to the landscape and national parks and preserve just the beauty in this world. And I feel like we can do that. I feel like we literally have the desire, the ambition, the drive to just literally just go after that. And if we, no bar is set too high, I feel like we can accomplish pretty much everything that we want to accomplish. And, with help, from a lot of awesome people like the Sheckler Foundation and other, support that we have, I feel like we can definitely reach our goals.